1. St. Peter's Basilica. St. Peter's Basilica is the crown jewel of Vatican City, and one of the most significant churches in the world. Designed by legendary architects such as Michelangelo and Bernini, this Renaissance masterpiece is a symbol of faith and artistic excellence. Inside, visitors can marvel at Michelangelo's Pietà, an emotionally powerful sculpture of the Virgin Mary cradling Jesus, the intricately detailed Baldacchino by Bernini that towers over the papal altar, and the vast dome, which offers breathtaking panoramic views of Rome when climbed. The basilica's immense size, stunning frescoes, and the reverence it holds for Catholics make it a must-visit. The interior is adorned with intricate mosaics, golden details, and massive sculptures of saints and apostles. Below the basilica lies the Vatican grottos, which house the tombs of numerous popes, including St. Peter himself. The grandeur and history of this sacred site make it an essential experience for anyone visiting Vatican City. 2. St. Peter's Square. Located in front of St. Peter's Basilica, this grand square, designed by Gian Lorenzo Bernini, is an architectural marvel and one of the most famous public spaces in the world. With its massive colonnades symbolizing the church's embrace, the square can hold thousands of pilgrims who gather for papal audiences and religious celebrations. At its center stands an ancient Egyptian obelisk, originally erected in Heliopolis around 2500 BC before being transported to Rome by Emperor Caligula. Flanked by two magnificent fountains, the obelisk serves as the focal point of the square. The semicircular colonnades feature 140 statues of saints, adding to the sacred atmosphere. St. Peter's Square is also where the Pope delivers blessings and holds public addresses, making it an important gathering place for visitors from around the world. On special occasions, such as Christmas and Easter, the square fills with thousands of worshippers, attending the Pope's liturgical celebrations. The grandeur, history, and spiritual significance of St. Peter's Square make it a breathtaking place to experience. 3. The Vatican Museums. A treasure trove of art and history, the Vatican Museums house one of the most impressive collections of masterpieces in the world. Established by Pope Julius II in the 16th century, the museums feature works from the Renaissance, Baroque, and Classical periods. With over 70,000 artworks, including sculptures, frescoes, and paintings, visitors can spend hours exploring its vast halls. Notable highlights include the Raphael rooms, the Gallery of Maps, the Pinacoteca, and the famous spiral staircase. The Raphael rooms, once the papal apartments, showcase exquisite frescoes by Raphael, while the Gallery of Maps contains a stunning 120-meter-long corridor, adorned with 40 topographical maps of Italy, painted in the 16th century. The museums also house an extensive collection of Greco-Roman sculptures, including the Laocoon and his sons, a dramatic marble sculpture depicting a Trojan priest attacked by sea serpents. Every corridor reveals centuries of artistic and religious heritage, making the Vatican Museums an unmissable destination for history and art lovers. 4. The Sistine Chapel. One of the most famous chapels in the world, the Sistine Chapel is home to Michelangelo's breathtaking frescoes, which are considered some of the greatest artistic achievements in history. The ceiling, painted between 1508 and 1512, depicts scenes from the Book of Genesis, including the creation of Adam, one of the most iconic images in art history. The Last Judgment, another Michelangelo masterpiece, adorns the chapel's altar wall, portraying a dramatic scene of the second coming of Christ and the fate of souls. The chapel is also where papal conclaves are held to elect new popes, making it a site of immense spiritual and historical importance. Every inch of the Sistine Chapel is covered in detailed frescoes, including works by Botticelli, Perugino, and Ghirlandaio, creating a mesmerizing atmosphere. The overwhelming beauty of the artwork, combined with the chapel's role in Catholic tradition, makes it one of the most significant destinations in Vatican City. 5. The Raphael Rooms. These rooms, part of the Vatican Museums, showcase the genius of Renaissance artist Raphael, commissioned by Pope Julius II. The frescoes depict significant moments in religious and historical themes. The most famous painting, The School of Athens, represents philosophy and features figures like Plato, Aristotle, and Socrates. The room's composition and use of perspective make it a masterpiece of high Renaissance art. The Raphael rooms also include the expulsion of Heliodorus from the temple, which showcases Raphael's dramatic storytelling abilities, and the Fire in the Borgo, a historical scene painted with incredible movement and emotion. The vivid colors, lifelike figures, and exquisite details make the Raphael rooms one of the highlights of the Vatican Museums, displaying the artist's unparalleled skill in composition and perspective. 6. The Vatican Gardens. A hidden oasis within Vatican City, the Vatican Gardens are a serene escape from the bustling crowds. Covering nearly half of the Vatican's territory, these meticulously maintained gardens feature beautiful fountains, statues, and rare botanical species. Accessible only through guided tours, the gardens provide stunning views of St. Peter's Basilica and a chance to experience the Vatican's more tranquil side. These gardens have been a place of meditation and relaxation for popes since the 13th century and contain various historical structures, including medieval walls and a small reproduction of the Grotto of Lourdes. The pathways wind through lush greenery, and visitors can find hidden chapels, reflecting pools, and vibrant flower beds that add to the peaceful atmosphere. The Vatican Gardens provide an exclusive and enchanting experience, revealing a lesser-known yet breathtaking side of Vatican City. 7. The Apostolic Palace. The official residence of the Pope, the Apostolic Palace is a complex of rooms, chapels, and offices used for papal functions. While much of it remains private, visitors can explore parts of the palace through the Vatican Museums, including the papal apartments and the famous frescoed halls. This palace has been the seat of papal power for centuries and contains countless historical artifacts and artworks. Within the palace lies the Sala Regia, a grand hall once used for papal audiences, and the Sistine Chapel, another Michelangelo masterpiece. The Apostolic Palace's importance as the center of Vatican governance, combined with its artistic and architectural wonders, makes it a fascinating site to explore. 8. The Vatican Necropolis. Hidden beneath St. Peter's Basilica lies the Vatican Necropolis, an ancient burial ground believed to contain the tomb of St. Peter himself. This subterranean site provides a glimpse into early Christian history, featuring mausoleums, inscriptions, and preserved artifacts from the 1st century. Visiting the necropolis requires a special guided tour, but it offers one of the most unique and historically significant experiences in Vatican City. The eerie corridors of the necropolis reveal Roman-era tombs, with some dating back nearly 2,000 years. The area's sacred and mysterious atmosphere makes it an unforgettable experience for those interested in the deep roots of Christianity. 9. The Vatican Library. Nestled within the heart of Vatican City, the Vatican Library, Bibliotheca Apostolica Vaticana, stands as one of the most venerable repositories of human knowledge and cultural heritage. Founded officially in 1475 by Pope Sixtus IV, its roots trace back to Pope Nicholas V, 1447–1455, who envisioned a Libreria Publica, public library, to revive classical learning and preserve the Church's intellectual legacy. Today, the library safeguards over 1.1 million printed books, 75,000 codices, 8,500 incunabula, early printed books, and vast collections of coins, medals, maps, and artworks, spanning 3 millennia of human thought. The library's holdings are a testament to its role as a crossroads of faith, science, and art. Among its treasures are the Codex Vaticanus, one of the oldest extant Bibles, the Vatican Virgil, a 4th century manuscript of Virgil's works, and the Gutenberg Bible, a landmark of printing history. It also houses letters from Michelangelo, Henry VIII, and Martin Luther, as well as ancient texts from Assyrian, Greek, and Egyptian civilizations. The Vatican's secret archives, though administratively separate, complement the library's mission, holding papal correspondence, state documents, and records pivotal to Western history. Architecturally, the library is a marvel. The Salone Sistine Hall, commissioned by Pope Sixtus V in the late 16th century, features a barrel-vaulted ceiling adorned with frescoes of biblical and scholarly themes, symbolizing the harmony of faith and reason. Modern expansions include climate-controlled vaults to protect fragile manuscripts. Access is restricted to accredited scholars, ensuring that its fragile treasures endure for future generations. The Vatican Library remains a beacon for researchers studying theology, philosophy, history, and the sciences. Its digitization initiatives, such as the Digivat Lib project, democratize access to its collections, reflecting Pope Nicholas V's original vision of knowledge as a universal gift. 10. The Holy Stairs. The Scala Sancta, or Holy Stairs, in Rome is one of Christianity's most revered relics, drawing pilgrims seeking spiritual transformation. According to tradition, these 28 white marble steps once led to Pontius Pilate's palace in Jerusalem, ascended by Jesus during his Passion. Brought to Rome in 326 CE by Saint Helena, mother of Emperor Constantine, the stairs were installed near the Lateran Palace, the papal residence until the 14th century. Encased in protective walnut wood since 1723, the stairs are traversed by pilgrims on their knees, a devotional act commemorating Christ's suffering. 3 glass-covered openings reveal marble stains believed to be his blood. At the summit lies the Sancta Sanctorum, Holy of Holies, a private papal chapel housing the Acera Puerta icon, a 6th century image of Christ, not made by human hands. In 2019, a meticulous restoration removed centuries of grime and wax, unveiling vibrant 16th century frescoes by Baldassare Croce and Paul Brill, and confirming the stairs' antiquity through medieval inscriptions and wear patterns. For the first time in 300 years, the original marble was temporarily exposed, allowing direct veneration. The Scala Sancta's spiritual significance is deepened by the attached plenary indulgence, granted to those who climb the stairs in prayerful reflection. This practice, endorsed by popes for centuries, underscores the Catholic emphasis on penance and grace. Nearby, a replica of the stairs permits ordinary traversal, contrasting with the Sanctus Sacred Ascent. More than a relic, the Scala Sancta embodies the tangible connection between believers and the divine, inviting contemplation of sacrifice and redemption. Its enduring allure lies in its power to transform physical ascent into a metaphor for spiritual ascent, a stairway to heaven. Steeped in history and devotion, both the Vatican Library and the Scala Sancta exemplify the Church's dual legacy, as a guardian of knowledge and a custodian of sacred memory, bridging the earthly and the eternal.